Indian Contract Act 1872. When one person signifies to another his willingness to do or abstain from doing anything with a view to obtaining the assent to other such act or abstances, he is said to make a proposal. Section 2A offer. Section 2A offer. Section 2A offer. Section 2B bowl. Bowl acceptance. Section 2B bowl acceptance. When one person whom the proposal is made signifies his assent thereto, the proposal is said to be accepted. A proposal, when accepted, becomes a promise. Promise or promisee. To C. Promise or promisee. The person making the proposal called promisor. The person accepting the proposal is called promisee. Promise to C. Promise or promisee. The person making the proposal is called promisor. The person accepting the proposal is called promisee. To D. Consideration. Consideration. When at the desire of the promisor, the promisor or any other person has done or abstained from doing, does or abstains from doing, or promises to do or abstains from doing something. Such act or abstinence or promise is called consideration for the promise. Agreement. To E. Agree. To E. Agree. Every promise and every set of promises forming consideration for each other is an agreement. 2G Jali. 2G Jali. Void agreement. An agreement not enforceable by law is a void agreement. Contract. 2H Happy. 2H Happy. Happy मतलब एक contract हो गया. An agreement enforceable by law is a contract. Voidable contract. Void. V-O-I. Void. To I. Void. Voidable contract. An agreement which is enforceable by law at the option of one or more of the parties thereto, but not at the option of other or others, is a voidable contract. 2J. Void contract. An contract which ceases to be enforceable by law becomes a void when it ceases to be enforceable. Essential or valid contract. Agreement. Agreement. In order to constitute a contract, there must be a agreement in first place. An agreement in turn is composed two elements: offer and acceptance. Offer and acceptance. Thus, there must be at least two parties, one making offer and other accepting it. The terms of offer must be definite, and acceptance must be absolute and unconditional. Chart for the offer by offeror, acceptance by offeree. Offer must be definite, it must be unconditional. Legal relationship. The parties must intend to create a legal relationship, agreement of social or domestic nature. Do not contemplate legal issues, so they are not contract. Chart for understanding. Example of legal relationship: husband promising his wife to buy her a necklace on occasion of her birthday is not a contract. A promises to B to build house for A in exchange of money is a contract. Therefore, create a legal relationship. Lawful consideration. The agreement must be supported by lawful consideration. Consideration means something in return. Something in return. Something in return may be act or abstances, but it must be real and unlawful. Example of lawful consideration: giving money in exchange of goods. Giving money in exchange of goods bought lawful consideration. Bringing star from sky not real, hence cannot be consideration in lawful. Capable parties. The parties to an agreement must be capable entering into a contract. A person is considered incompetent if he is not 18 or not above 18 years of age, of unsound mind, disqualified from contracting by any law which is subject. Chart for understanding. Example of incompetent parties: not 18 or not above 18 years of age, person of unsound mind, person disqualified by law. Person disqualified by law is 3. Convict, diplomat, lawful purpose. The object of agreement must be lawful. Example of lawful purpose: C pays to his lawyer fighting his case. A lawful purpose. L L access M kill D in exchange of 50,000 is unlawful purpose. Free consent. The consent of the parties must be free and genuine, not induced by coercion, undue influence, fraud, or misrepresentation. Example of free consent. Example of free consent. A made proposal to B asking his consent in writing without any partiure is a free consent. Z force X sign a promissory note at the point of a pistol is not a free consent. Valid agreement. The agreement not expressly declared void or illegal by law. The terms of agreement must be certain and capable of performance. Legal formalities. Legal formalities. When nature of agreement is such that it requires compliance of certain formalities, such requirement should be fulfilled. A contract may require registration in addition of being and writing. However, as regarded to legal effect, an oral contract has some weightage as a contract in writing. Agreement. Offer plus acceptance. Agreement plus enforceable by law. Enforceable by law. Creation of legal obligation. Creation of legal obligation. It may or may not created by obligation. It always creates a legal obligation. May or may not. May or may not. Always create legal obligation. Always create a legal obligation. Legal obligation. One in other. Every agreement is not contract. Every agreement is not a contract. A contract is an always a contract. Every contract is an agreement. Done.